The chase. First day. My Moby Dick book has a mind of its own. I take it everywhere with me. I make sure everyone can see it, and everyone knows that it's mine. Oh, hey Maddie. My book and I, we like to play a lot of games. Me throwing him out of the window is one of his favorites. We like to spin around in circles. Here I am, walking up the stairs with my beloved book. And here's my Moby Dick book, giving a morning and meeting presentation. It was great. Here I am asleep with my book. Some people really hate my Moby Dick book, like Maya. Sometimes my book likes to play games with me and tricks me by hiding. Ugh, it's the worst. I get so anxious when I can't find my Moby Dick book. There's me yelling at it. Sometimes my book hides in plain sight. Wow, like Rose, it's right there. Are you serious? My book also likes to sit by the fire. You know, cozy up. But I have things to do, like college stuff, you know, college applications, what I'm going to major in, things like that. So one day I headed to Mrs. Green's room to look at the book of majors. I sat down and thought about, you know, what do I like? What even is a major? You know, flip through the pages. Oh, I wish I could just read my Moby Dick book, though. Whatever. I have more important things to do. I'll be right back. So I walked down the hall to the bathroom. But some people were having a very important meeting in there, so I decided to hold it. I headed back to Mrs. Green's office, but my book was gone. I headed to the senior lounge to ask Priya if she knew where my book was. She is in Moby Dick, so maybe she would know. Priya, have you seen my Moby Dick book?
No, where is it?
Anybody?
I don't know where it is.
Maybe it's in the chem lab. I looked around the chem lab. I looked under graduated cylinders, in the sink, but my book was nowhere to be found. So I left the chem lab. I went to the chapel. Maybe it was in the atrium, but I couldn't see him. No, he's not down there. Ugh, this is the worst. It wasn't in the chem lab. Where else could it be? Maybe Miss Miller's room? Maybe I left it in there during advisory. So I headed to Miss Miller's room. I looked in her window, but she had a class, so that was pretty upsetting. headed back down the stairs and headed towards the catwalk. Then I went to the senior lounge again. Maybe Maddie knows.
Maddie, have you seen my Moby Dick book?
I think I saw it by the water fountain.
I looked in every possible place that it could be around the water fountain. In the garbage, maybe someone threw it out, I don't know. Maybe someone doesn't like Moby Dick. Checked in the other trash can. No, not in there either. But I was pretty thirsty, so I filled up my water bottle. But then I remembered Moby Dick swims in the water. And that just made me so upset. Worst day ever.
Have you seen my Moby Dick book?
I asked everyone, even freshmen.
Have you guys seen my book?
No.
Of course they didn't know. The chase. Second day. I got to school, I was pretty upset. And I sat down in that chair in the front hall, as sad as ever. I'm really, really upset that I can't find my book. But I had an idea. Let's go check the senior lounge once again. Let's check the catwalk though, because maybe some people on the catwalk now.
Hey, have you guys seen my book? It's been lost since yesterday.
No, sorry.
And they didn't know. Wow, great. Worst day ever. I should just go and talk to Mrs. Derland about it. So I headed to Mrs. Derland's office.
Mrs. Sterling, I kind of have a problem. I lost my Moby Dick book.
Rose, it's your responsibility to know where it is.
Then I headed to the library because that's my safe place, you know, I like sitting in there. But it was totally full in there and I couldn't find anything. I had to sit in one of those comfy chairs. Or at least I thought I was going to have to sit in one of those comfy chairs. And then I saw it. I backed away slowly. Oh my God, there it is. I was just overwhelmed with emotion. I ripped off my backpack. I was shocked. It just took over me and I couldn't get it.
Priya, have you seen my Moby Dick book?
No.
Oh, sorry. Do you mind if I just film in here
it's fine.
or something?
What are you doing?
Filming
For what?
for my Moby Dick class.
I lost my Moby Dick book in the midnight. Oh, well, it's your responsibility to know where it is.
Hold on. I'm assuming I have to be very serious. Okay. Hey, Rose.
I am recording. It's okay. No, I wasn't filming at that time.
Okay.
But if you hear me talking to myself, like, no, that is not. I'm just me talking to myself.